I am Susan Van Allen. I specialize in writing about Italy, and I'm going to talk about Donatella Cinelli Colombini. She created the first winery in Italy that has an all-female staff. She is from Montalcino in Tuscany. The area is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. I believe it's the most beautiful part of Tuscany. And her family's been making wine since the 1500s. You take a dirt road up to it, and then you see the old farmhouse, but you also see these contemporary sculptures, crazily painted wheelbarrows. You look around and the women are out in the vineyards. You realize that you're in a place that's very female-centered. She inherited this estate, and her mother expected that her husband would run it and that it would go the traditional way, that she would be the supportive wife and the mama and all that. Well, Donatella had her own ideas. She decided that she was going to do it. She called up Siena, which is the big town where they have the agricultural school, and said, I need a cellar master for my wines. The cellar master oversees how the wine is aged and then tastes it along the way. And they said, well, you have to wait till next year. All of them from the school are taken. Somehow she was inspired to ask, are there any women students? They said yes, but none of the wineries want to hire them. And this was 1988, not 1898. And she said, send them over. The only time I've seen her be emotional is when she talks about that first harvest and just what an achievement it was. And now her winery makes this Brunello, which is the specialty of Montalcino. It has won awards all over the world. It is available in 37 countries. Donatella is always going back to what nature wants, what the vine wants. She says, you know, they tell you what to do. And so she doesn't use pesticides. It's an organic situation. You know, they don't want to be hurt. She also, even before the winery, had the idea of wine tourism in Italy. In Italy, the wine business has been going on. Well, wine has been there since the Greeks, you know. They didn't think we're going to have tourists come. But she saw that tourists would be interested in experiencing what goes on in a winery. And now it's really fed into the Italian tourist economy. That's what I love so much about her, is that she always has these projects going on. She was a founding member of this organization called Donne del Vino, Women of Wine. It was an organization that started with 10 women winemakers in Italy. It has grown to over 800. So these women winemakers, but also chefs, sommeliers, women in Italy in the tourist business are all coming together and sharing ideas. Next year, there's going to be an international Women in Wine convention in Milan. Also, another fabulous thing she does, she's created an award called the Prime Donne Award. And every year she gives an award to an amazing woman. She's given it to a female astronaut, to the writer Frances Mays, to biochemists. She says that the only way for us to change the system is to go in as a group and to do it all together. And she does it with absolute joy. Always with the pearls. She's so beautiful. I love her. I love Donatella Cinelli Colombini.